Previously on Cal Poly Survivor.
Fifth member of our jury, Ryan. Unfortunately, please remove your force. Try to cooking. It's been good.
2, 3. Again. That means
Hey, well, tonight was absolutely crazy. I mean, I think my fake idol really came into play. Like, people say it didn't make much of a splash, but I really do think it did. I mean, Ryan went home. It was bittersweet. I really love him as a guy, but I mean, it was what had to happen. And I mean, going to Rocks was like the scariest thing in my life, but it worked out for the most part. It sucks. Brooke was absolutely my closest ally. And also some bridges were burned. I no longer consider Nathan as anything really. I mean, I can never work with him. Never. Anna crossed the bridge. She didn't vote with who she said she would. They voted Rahul, which is messed up. I guess everyone think I had an idol, so maybe they can still think I have one.
New update. Going more with the mindset, the idols are gone. They're just gone. They're out of the strategy at this point. I'm gonna think Brooke had one, Brian had one. Fuck it, I'll say Benji had 2, you know, just for good measure. But at this point, the idols are gone.
Well, I made it to top 5. Thought I'd try sitting on the floor because that's sort of the emotional level I'm at currently. The back-to-back tribal was a brutal. Yeah, Brooke, I guess, was the snake the whole time. Pretty much fucked up everything. Fucked up our chance to get out Riley. Anyway, Ryan went home, and then Brooke went home in the rock draw, which I thought was pretty ironic because she seemed so into the idea of drawing rocks. I don't know. The fact that it was me and Rahul tied in the rock draw was, you know, we're the most expendable member of each alliance. So that was maybe not great, but also I understand it strategically, so no beef there. There's 3 of us, 2 of them. None of us have idols, so they probably do. If they play idols, Scarlet probably is out. Unless Riley is literally so mad at Nathan that he takes them out. But I mean, the mindset this week, I'm gonna go delusion. We're gonna delusionally believe that there's absolutely no idols. There's a chance that there's no idols.
It's been a minute, but a bunch has been going on. We got Liam out. Ryan got out. That was unexpected for me. And Brooke went home over rocks. And going to rocks, I really didn't want to. I pushed them really hard to go to flip against Rahul because I was like, come on, like we are 3 of the strongest players in this game. Are we really gonna go to rocks? And I was super sick and playing from home, so I had a little bit of like detachment. So I was like, fine, let's just go to rocks. And thankfully, I'm still in the game. Brooke got sent home, and this vote is really intense.
I can't believe that Brooke drew the wrong rock. I completely blame Brooke for all that is about to ensue.
It is her fault. And she did kind of want to get rocked out.
We are now down to a game of luck. We don't know where the idols are. I'm hoping that we all just suck at looking for them, or that they're all voted out and no one told us. Like, what if Ryan had one and he just didn't
Ryan
say?
easily
Or maybe
could have
Benji had 2. And he
Liam didn't
us.
have one because Scarlett checked it. Also, we know that man would
Yeah.
fucking screamed.
Alright guys, so today's challenge is called Knowledge is Power. Obviously Dylan's playing Scarlett, so you can see the board as well. But here's how this challenge works. Basically, you guys are going to have a sheet with a whole bunch of, a web of connections basically. So it'll be kind of like this. You're going to have a name from everyone that's played this game. Is it everyone? Yeah. Everyone that's played this game, so 16 people. You basically going to have to connect it so that it finishes the web. And each thing has a correct answer. So for example, like this, who was a contestant? The only person of the 3 options is Lila, so Lila would be there. Who likes Harry Styles and who was a contestant would be Dina. And then who was on production last year but also who likes Harry Styles would be Brandon. So like it's going to be questions about the game in a web format, so you're going to have to configure who went where, questions about challenges, votes, etc. First one to finish it, wins individual immunity is guaranteeing themselves a spot in the final 4. So yeah, we'll jump right into it. Alright, that being said, survivors ready? Individual immunities on, go. Alright, get a good look at your board. Get those names out and see what you can do. Everyone's still analyzing it, trying to figure out what goes where. But it's tricky because people can fit for multiple spots. The question is, not everyone can fit in other spots. But this is the most important individual immunity challenge of the season. You're guaranteeing yourself a spot in the final 4. Different strategies.
Okay, never mind.
See, we've done some challenges already about the season. So how much did you take a look and study what's happened so far? Because it would be beneficial to that. And it looks like you're making progress, but is it right?
Can I check this? I don't think it's right.
Anna, first one to check. It is not right. Keep going.
How far do we think that got?
Scarlett is incorrect. Keep going. Rahul has to check.
I like to check too.
Never mind. Rahul does not have it. Let's check first.
Rahul.
Alright, Rahul is checking. Rahul is not correct. Riley, get the check. Riley is incorrect. Ian's incorrect. Rahul checking. Rahul's incorrect. You're good, you're good. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Ethan's checking. Ethan's incorrect. John's incorrect. Alright, checking. Ethan's incorrect. Really checking. Is it correct? Checking. Yeah, he's wrong.
I'd like to check.
Alright, checking. Sean, did you hear that by the way?
Probably heard that, right?
Checking Riley. Riley wins individual immunity. Guaranteed a spot in Final Four. He cannot be voted out.
Yeah, feel free.
I feel like I was like one off.
I just switched these two.
You were one off.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew you were wrong because I looked over and you had like Gavin in there and I was like, it was not correct. At least I got that. You're gonna give him a big idol?
That's his immunity necklace. So
I didn't even get to wear my necklace. You should have made it.
I gotta wear it before you. Alright, well, with that, Riley secures a spot in the top 4. One more tribal to go to get your chance to plead your case to the jury. So congratulations, you won individual immunity. We don't have the next chance, so here's your fake idol from last time. With that being said, the rest of you, one of you will be going home, and you will end up being the 7th person on the jury. And we're one step closer to finale night. With that being said, I'll see you guys Thursday, where we'll have the 12th. We'll have the 12th person voted out of this game. Head back to camp, and I'll see you guys later.
Now, one thing I really haven't told anyone. Tonight, I came in the tribal extra sad. My dog, Buddha, who's 16 years old, who I've pretty much had my entire life, passed away tonight. He had to be put down. He's fighting really hard. I wish I could have been there for him, but I came in wanting to win this for him. I was really angry when I lost the first challenge, but when I won that second challenge, the entire time I was just thinking, I gotta win this for Buddha. So I'm dedicating the rest of the Survivor experience to try to win for him. So that's where I'm at tonight. I was a little scatterbrained. If I went home, it would have been okay, but I'm so happy I'm still going for him.
Clear-cut reasons. And first of all, I'm shook Riley actually went to rocks. Like, I guess he knew he needed both me and Brooke to be in the game for him to have a chance of survival. That point thing is, if Riley didn't win Final 5 immunity, I was like totally ready to just vote him out. If Riley doesn't win Final 4 immunity and I'm in the Final 4, I am totally ready to vote him out. 100% ready to do so. But that's if I get in that situation.
No perfect world, no idols. Rahul goes home. Sorry, Rahul. And then Final 4 is me, Scarlett, Nathan, and Riley. And then hopefully one of the 3 of us can win Final 3, take Riley out, and the secret alliance, which is not so secret anymore. Final 3. Yeah, I have absolutely no illusions about my my chances to win. Final 3. I don't know, my lights are out. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know if I'm in the final 3 with Scarlett and Nathan, that I lose. But I also think the only configuration where I'd have a chance at winning is if I was with Rahul and maybe Riley, or Rahul and maybe Nathan.
So now that we are going into the final 4, it's looking more and more like they're all going to vote Rahul. Hopefully they think he has an idol, which they definitely don't. But I'm going to keep looking for idols. Maybe I can find it and save him. My only strategy now is to either get Anna or Scarlett to flip and get out Nathan. That's my goal. Or we can get Scarlett out. But I don't think that's happening. But my initial thought process is, I'm going to win this game. I'm absolutely going to win if I make it to the final 3, I feel, at this point. Even if Scarlett's there, I'm not sure. But I really want to work with Scarlett and honestly go to the final 3 with her, because she's such a powerhouse. I think even if I lost the next community challenge, if we were working together, she could help me get in there, especially if we save her hole. Now, my one concern is that if Rahul gets voted out, I'm gonna have to win the next community challenge. I'm already getting ready. I have to win on Thursday, so that's my biggest deal right now.
Riley has immunity. Rahul has an idol. Riley hasn't said he has an idol, but he has heavily implied it. Heavily. While also saying that he's like committed. He's made a promise to not tell something. You know, he's like basically saying like, I can't tell you. But yeah, he has an idol.
Okay, so I have a really, really complicated plan this week. So obviously, Rahul does not have an idol, but I want to keep him around to the next vote. I know I'm gonna make Final 4 because I have immunity right now, but not a good chance he does. So I've been trying everything. Pretty much what we came up with is he should not talk to anyone. He should make them wonder why he's not talking. Make himself feel look confident, so maybe they think he has an idol or something. And then my job of this whole dynamic is to try and sway one of them. There's no swaying Nathan. The only person I think I can sway is Scarlett. So I've been talking to Scarlett a lot, and I think there's potential for her to flip. I came up with an interesting story that I think will get her to flip.
I believe it. I'm gonna believe it because like there are 3 idols that I don't know where they are. The chances that Rahul has one are like super high. Or Riley, and if Riley had it, he would play it on Rahul. So Rahul really wants me out. He's gonna vote for me. Riley does not want me to go home. Riley wants a showdown in the top 3. I think he feels like the only person who could beat him is me, and he doesn't want it to be an easy win. And that's kind of how I feel too. Like, I feel like the most fun this could be is to go to the top 3 with him. So the only reason I believe him is because I feel the same way. He could totally be lying to me, but I kind of don't think he is. Like, this would be the most fun and interesting, is to see who would win if we both made it.
I do want to go to Final 3 to Scarlett because I do want to try to beat her at her own game, talking. But, so anyways, for this vote, the plan is, I've been telling her that I don't know if Rahul has an idol or not. I'm not obliged to say. I'm not going to tell you. I hope you can trust me, but I'm not going to tell you that. Which already gets her thinking. I can tell. Gets her thinking a lot. So she's worried he has an idol. And I'm saying, what I say is, if you guys throw all your votes on him, whoever me and him decide to vote is probably going home. Or whoever doesn't have an idol. And she keeps telling me that she doesn't have an idol, so I don't know, but maybe she doesn't. I think she does, but maybe she doesn't. So she wants to ensure that that one person we're picking to vote out isn't her. But I keep telling her that Rahul does not like her after what she said at the last tribal. So she's worried.
So he was pushing really hard for me to vote Nathan. And I was like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I considered it. I really thought about it. And like, I can't. That's like the one promise I've made in this game, and I cannot do it.
Scarlett just called me in a panic. I just got out of class. She goes, you have to vote for Anna if you want to stay tonight. Apparently she was on the phone with Riley for a pretty long time. And he tipped that an idol is being played for Rahul tonight. So I don't know how I feel. Don't know if it's true. I just don't know. How do they have an idol, and how could they have not played it last time? Like how? How were they so confident going to rocks that they wouldn't play an idol? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Scarlett also heard that Rahul wants her out bad. Like, he wants Scarlett out. So Rahul's voting Scarlett. Riley doesn't want Scarlett out. Riley wants Scarlett in his top 3. Or a quote-unquote battle of the Titans. Which I don't understand completely. I don't know if I believe that. But supposedly Riley's writing my name down, which I can believe. I can believe Riley wants me out. So Riley's coming for me. So from this information, Riley's voting me, Rahul's voting Scarlett. Anna's still writing Rahul's name down. And then me and Scarlett would write Anna's name down. That would send Anna home. But Anna could also possibly have an idol. Scarlett says she thinks she would play it on me if she had one. Which I don't think I think she'd play it on herself. Like, it's just not adding up.
Okay, so since this week's vote is pretty simple, not super strategy based. I mean, there's strategy behind it, but it's sort of like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I just wanted to say something about, you know, the nature of fate. Because at this point, whatever happens is just what was meant to happen. If Riley and Rahul have an idol, which I can't imagine that they don't, but honestly, if they have an idol and they didn't play it during yesterday's double tribal, like, good on them, I guess. But if they have an idol and they vote out Nathan for some reason, then the alliances are tied in numbers, 2-2. I guess Riley wants to go to the final 3 with me and Scarlett. I have no idea why he would want to do that. So I'm gonna try to get that info out of him. But I don't know, I'm just tired of lying to Riley at this point. He knows I'm lying to him. I've lied to him every single time. He knows I'm not gonna work, like, he knows. I mean, I really appreciate the hustle. I can respect, you know, his dedication to the game. But, like, it's just sad for me that I every time have to be like, oh yeah, maybe. Like, I don't want to just tell him, like, no. Like, if I was gonna flip on my alliance, I would have flipped during the tie 3-3. That would have been the opportune time. We're not flipping. Why would I flip now on Nathan? It doesn't make any sense.
So, my goal for this vote is to text
Anna, and Scarlett, and we need to vote out Nathan. I'm pretty convinced Nathan doesn't have an idol, so I don't know, but I think if we can get both of them on board, we can go there and then figure out the whole Rahul thing at the next vote. Or I'll be voted out next, but I want to keep Rahul around. I don't want to be me against them three, because it's not a good situation. Also, I have promised to them that I would go final 3 with Scarlett and Anna, which I'm actually not opposed to. I just want to get Rahul out now. I mean, not Rahul. I want to keep Rahul in and then get Nathan out now. So, yeah.
But obviously I have to entertain Riley. He wants to take me to the final 3 because literally anyone, I think, except Rahul could beat me. I've done more than Rahul. I'm sorry. I think I've actually done a lot. I just don't think that's the perception, which is intentional. So I guess if it was me, Rahul, and Riley, I would maybe have a shot. But I'd literally rather lose.
Why wouldn't they have played an idol if they had one? Like, why wouldn't it have already been played? That doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. Like, and so Scarlett's pitching me that the only way I stay is if I vote Anna. Idol's played for Rahul. 2 votes Anna, she goes. But if Rahul doesn't have an idol, Riley doesn't have an idol, and I vote Anna, I betray Anna, she goes home, no idols played, I look like a fool. So I have to decide if I want to vote Anna and believe that they have an idol, or I vote Rahul, stick with Anna, hope an idol isn't played. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do they not think that I would have played it by now? And that's what really confuses me. Because to give a rundown, coming out of the challenge, I thought, okay, easy 3-2 vote. I get to chill on the jury over Thanksgiving, off with the game. Now Riley talks, we talk. He wanted to pick both Anna and Scarlett. Nathan. Because he doesn't think that because Anna burned him last time, and Anna leaked stuff last time, he doesn't think that she won't do it again. For some random reason in his head, he does not think that she will do it again for some reason. And that was confirmed by Nathan just straight messaging me, hey, so be straight with me, man. Is Riley going to try to flip Anna to vote me and all that stuff? Well, yeah, obviously he knows that because Anna probably leaked it to him. Like, come on.
So, what I realized has to happen is we need votes on Anna, but we also need a vote on Nathan. So that if Anna has an idol, it's a tie between me and Nathan, and there's at least a revote. And in that case, I think Anna would vote Nathan out because I went to Rocks for her when I didn't have immunity, and he did. And I think she would feel like she owes me or something. So what we're gonna do is Rahul's voting for me. Riley's gonna vote for Nathan. Anna is gonna vote for Rahul. I hope she's voting for Rahul. Oh my gosh. And then me and Nathan are gonna vote for Anna. I still have to talk to him about it, but I think I can get him to do it. If I just explain, like, dude, it's you or her, like, for real.
Riley apparently says that Scarlett is scared that I have an idol. Apparently Scarlett thinks I'm voting her. So, because I haven't talked about strategy, she thinks I don't like her for some reason. I think she doesn't like me. So it's a weird, like, sickly, there's not for some reason. She thinks that I don't like her. I think that she doesn't like me. So there's this like cyclical thing going on where we think we don't like each other, but we hash it out on a personal level. We're like, hey, you know, we don't want stuff to go beyond the game, blah blah blah. So we hash it out on a personal level. So I think we had a good text talk yesterday. I hope she thinks as well. Definitely could tell she was trying to like hype me up, gas me up, stroke my ego, whatever you call it, because there's like no way anybody actually thinks I'm playing a good game. My ideal final 3 is any of the people left without Riley. So
Scarlett could also be writing my name down tonight. I don't know. That'd be a heartbreaker if Scarlett writes my name down tonight. I have no tricks up my sleeve. I have no idol. I have no advantage. Allies are slim. Fuck, man. Fuck.
I showed up here to fucking backstab people. And you know what? I have backstabbed people. But I've also made a real alliance that I've stuck with literally since week 2. Since the tribe swap, I've had a strong alliance. And that shit is real. Scarlett went to rocks for me for literally no reason. So like, there's a man walking in front of my car. He just made eye contact with me. Like, I have a big test today. I haven't studied for it. I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about Survivor. Thanks, Survivor.
Having a lot of faith in Scarlett, and I'm hoping she trusts me at least a little bit. It's not looking great, but if this works, it'll be freaking fantastic.
Because Riley told me, he's like, if you vote for Rahul and you don't do this, and there's a revote, I'm voting for you to go home. So I am stuck. Because if it does end up in a tie, and it's between me and Anna, because Rahul would vote for me and Riley would vote for Anna, there would be a revote. Nathan would vote for Anna to go home. Rahul would vote for me to go home. And Riley would vote for me because I flipped and voted Rahul. So this is the only option I have. And it sucks. It sucks. Yeah.
Anyway, can you tell that I'm mentally and physically drained? I'm so close to winning immunity again. Both times. I was right there with the cups too. Anyway, delusion is the name of the game, and the game is Survivor.
Like, I can't flip on Nathan. That's from day 1 that I made that promise. Like, I cannot do that. That would like go against my entire game. And if Rahul has an idol, like, I think she'll understand. Like, I don't have another choice. I mean, I should have been looking for idols, obviously. That's just like not been my game. I've just been like, I don't care about the idols, it's fine. But about now I'm like, wish I had one of those. But I don't. But it'll be okay.
Okay, so going into the vote, me and Rahul kind of came up with like a last minute plan. So right now, Scarlett says she's going to get Nathan, and they're both going to vote Anna. My one vote will go on Nathan in case Anna has an idol, and then she'll be voting Rahul, which all the votes will cancel out. Obviously, Rahul doesn't have an idol, so in reality, Rahul is going to vote Nathan with me, and hopefully it's a 2-2 tie. We go to revote, and then we pick who we want out of Nathan and Anna. So that's the dream. I know it might be smarter for us to just vote Anna too in case one of them doesn't flip, but that's what me and Rahul are going to go with for now. It could bite us in the ass, but that's what we're going to do. I'd rather have Nathan out than Anna, but we'll figure it out. That's the plan for tonight.
Oh my god. I've never been so confused for a vote in my life. Do they have an idol? Do they not? Do I vote Anna? Do I vote Rahul? Are they all turning on me? I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. I brought... Hold on. Please hold, confessional. I brought my fake idol for good luck. And I brought my spare duck, so Benji's here with me in spirit. Because he's not going to be here today for tribal. But I have his emotional support now. Because I need all that I can get at this point. Oh my god, I'm so... Ah!
Back. As I've told Scarlet before, you're passing, you know? You're above 60%. If this is a class, we can use for credit. But this isn't. This is just fun. However, the modicum of fun I've had, honestly, it's just 99% stress and 1% loose bowel motion. But whatever. Stuff goes, you'll see how it flows. Alright.
Back, and welcome to 4 members of our jury. Brooke and Brian voted out at the last tribal council, and Liam the one before that, and Mia still here. Awesome. Well, we're down to 5. This is the end of the game. Only one more tribal after this one. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. Riley, take me through how it feels having safety going into tonight.
Feels good, obviously, but you know, whenever you have safety, you're always really worried about your other allies, and I'd say, and sometimes it's even more scary because you care about them sometimes more than you care about yourself. So definitely not 100% good right now.
But at a point like this, when there's 5 people left in the game, obviously trust plays such a big factor in this game, but how much can you really trust these people knowing there's only 2 more tribals? Nathan, obviously she said, you know, she has Anna and you on her side, but does it scare you knowing that, you know, someone can flip here because it is only down to 5 people in numbers?
I think that's the scariest thing, is that I am so close to them too, and that if they do flip, it's going to hurt that much more. So I think, yeah, that definitely makes it a lot scarier.
Anna, what about you?
Yeah, it's definitely up there in my brain at this point. I mean, last tribal, Scarlet was willing to go to rocks for me, so I feel like if I could repay that here, I would like to. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely trust there, but is it really what everyone says? Who knows?
Well, obviously being on that side, facing the rock poles, if Riley has immunity tonight, obviously that leaves you in a vulnerable position potentially. How does that make you feel? Hearing that there is this 3 type strong, you're the only one that could be lured out. Where do you go from there?
I mean, you just hope. Hope something goes well for your way, but as you said, it obviously never feels good when you're one of the only 4 people who's eligible to be voted for, and your name's been written down double-digit times in this game. So hey, it's always something to keep in mind.
How does that impact, obviously, like your play going into the night, knowing that you potentially could be on that chopping block? How do you persuade someone to vote with you? How do you keep yourself in the game?
As far as trying to keep myself in the game, I just try to think what would be the optimal way to hopefully stay in this game and then go that path and
go. Scarlett, at this point in the game, obviously, everyone here has gone through weeks of putting their hearts into this game, putting tons of dedication, hours, effort, a lot into it. How would it feel at this point? Like, does it feel like you're like, I need to get to this end and win this game, or does it feel like, or would you be upset, obviously coming this short? Like, how does emotionally having put so much into the game affect you at this point?
Well, I'd rather get voted out now than top 4. Like, that's how I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it's tonight or I make it to top 3. Like, I can accept it if I make it to top 5. That's great. That's like such an accomplishment. And I truly feel that way now. But I also know, like, if I got voted out, like right before the finale, that would hurt. Like that would suck. So I'm keeping my distance from that, but I know I'll feel it if I make it past this vote.
Riley, obviously, when you're down to 5 people, you have to consider who has the likeliest chance to win this game. Who are the jurors going to vote for on finale night? How does that play a factor tonight and who you ultimately want to go after?
Definitely playing a factor in this vote. I think personally it's played a factor in these like the last 3 votes leading to now. I'm not trying to give anything away, but I'm just saying maybe it's playing a factor, maybe it's not. But that's all I can give you. Sorry.
Moving on. I'm going to go back to Anna just for you. Once again, just being so far into this game, take me through how this game has impacted your quarter, and how obviously being so far into this game, how you're feeling, being so close, but also like you're still not just there yet.
Yeah, this quarter should not have been this stressful. I'm literally only in 3 classes, and I feel like I'm in 17 classes. So thanks for that. I guess I did sign up for it, so it's on me. But yeah, the fact that it's been the whole quarter, like the fact that I've made it now to top 5 with all of these great people is like amazing, and also like I did not anticipate it. So now I'm like, oh god, like it's reached a point where it like actually is substantial what happens here. Where like first couple votes is kind of like obviously it matters, but it's not like there's not so much time and effort put into it, but then it's just like goes right through your fingers at the end.
Definitely. Nathan, what about you? What does it mean for you to ultimately get to the final 3 or win this game?
It'd be really cool. Yeah. I mean, I have put a lot of time into this. I mean, it has taken over this quarter for me. I may have sacrificed my chem grade for this, so it would mean a lot if I did make it to the final 3. Honestly, just pass this vote. Yeah.
Definitely. You know, at this point, obviously, many of you guys have got to know each other. We are down to final 5. It sounds like there's not too much to discuss going into the vote. But I'm sure you guys all have your individual plans. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out tonight. But we will be getting down to the final 4. So with that being said, Rule, you're up first. Decide a vote. Alright, for the last time, if anyone has hidden immunity item or advantage and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Easy for you. This is not a hidden immunity item. All votes for will count. Any other idols or advantages played? Alright, nothing played. Alright, I'll read the votes. The person with the most votes will be asked to the tribal council area immediately. Sorry,
I know.
I'll read the votes.
Josh.
First vote. Nathan. One vote Nathan. Second vote. Rule. One vote Nathan, one vote Rule. Third vote. Nathan. 2 votes Nathan, 1 vote Rule. 2 votes left. Rule. 2 votes Rule, 2 votes Nathan, 1 vote left. Anna, we have a tie. That means we'll have a revote. between either Rahul or Nathan, which means only Riley, Anna, and Scarlett can vote. So we'll get back to it.
Can somebody do a recap? It's a tie. It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Holy shit! Okay, let's go then. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was cool. Are we re-voting?
Yeah.
Can I go throw up first? What's happening?
So there's 2 votes on Nathan, there's 2 votes on Rahul. You 3 are voting. You can either only vote Rahul or Nathan.
Okay. What?
Okay. We have extra. We have more votes.
Huh?
No,
We got votes.
All right. Riley, you're first. Riley. All right, I have the revotes. I'll count them. First vote. Rule. 1 vote Rule. Second vote. Nathan. 1 vote Rule. 1 vote Nathan. 1 vote left. The 11th person voted on Cowboy Survivor Season 2 and the 7th member of our jury. Rule. I'm sorry, because you're George. Unfortunately, Rule. I'm trying to smoke it. Thank you, fine. Let's go. Well, we're down to the final 4. 3 of you I'll be seeing on finale night, where we'll be crowning the sole survivor of Season 2. We're gonna jump right into the next challenge, and we'll have our first finalist of the season.
I just think that if Riley wins final immunity, people may just respect his game and respecting that he was a cockroach that no one could squish. I was a cockroach that eventually was squished, but he could not be squished.
All right. Please, everyone, join me in praying to the survivor gods. We pray that I make the right decision tonight. We pray that there's not too many pieces of paper that say Nathan. We pray we just make it to Final 4 tonight. Gosh, I'm really praying to fake gods right now. It's so bad.